lunch with a friend to discuss college acceptances or lack of acceptances. Then I had a meeting at school, and now I'm getting ready to go on college visits. And look what happens. I'll tell you what. This, hold on, I found an envelope. This is a big breakthrough. Came up with the video. And I just said to Thomas, my husband, last night, I said, you know, they didn't have a subscription to whatever, so they didn't keep the video. But you know darn well somebody's got the video somewhere. It's like Siri or anything, right? Very, very interesting. And there's usually audio, so it makes you wonder, does that keep the audio? Does it just do 30 seconds that goes? It was the Nest, Google Nest. The sheriff was like, oh, we can't get it. I mean, the sheriff. And I'm going to show you a picture. So here, so the FBI came out with the official like poster, which is a big deal, and put him on it. And what they said was that they've probably had these images for 24 hours, and that yesterday, it makes sense that they have the images because the family was unable to recognize the person. So the next question is, did Nancy recognize the person? So, oh my gosh, those are his eyes. And somebody was saying, can you put color to it? And this FBI so-called expert was like, well, we don't want to do color because we want people to look at these pictures, look at these images, and see who they come up with. And if suddenly you add color, you're messing things up. You know, eyebrows not thick. Wonder if it's a woman. I don't think it's any woman unless she's built like Hulk Hogan. Why had he picked up some shrubbery to hide the camera? Really good question. It makes you think, was he an expert? This guy on Fox News, which I did not think this was right at all, but I've been wrong before. He said, well, it makes you wonder if he was just out like robbing places that night and this was his first hit. And somebody was like, well, why was the backpack full? And he was like, well, maybe he had already stolen something earlier. Okay, don't you think we would have known by now if he had stolen something else? You can see hair over his lips as well. Well, so then there's the question, was this just some random burglar? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was, but what do I know? Nothing. My first thought, honest to goodness, my first thought was, does it look like the sister's husband? That darn Ashley Banfield has messed me up so much with her thinking he's the prime suspect that it's hard for me to get past it. Wonder if the doorbell was ringing when he was trying to cover it. I don't know. So let's look at some other pictures. Okay, hold on. Well, I pulled up the sister's husband because Ashley Banfield, you know, is blaming him. But it looks like eyebrows up there, straight eyebrows. But I don't know how you would tell. I would hope that the FBI, you know, it does sort of look like a woman right there, doesn't it? You know the FBI is going to get the height right. Yes, somebody said maybe he was camping. Whoever was camping for a few days, came in with this really full backpack. And then the minutes between, Nancy stands on the porch for a couple seconds while they're waiting to be picked up. That seems the most likely to me. I just really would struggle with this just being totally random. And you have on thick rubber gloves. So what the FBI thinks is they think that somebody is going to look at this dude, and I think it's a man. I mean, look. And they're going to be like, my roommate has that fleece vest. My cousin has those shoes. Yeah, that picture there, you can really see, it looks like a white person with straight eyebrows to me. That's what it looks like. But you do see a mustache and you see lips. Note to self, if you're going to kidnap somebody, you ought to wear ski goggles. Ding, ding, ding. And the wrong size shoes. Why did the blood stop at the porch? I don't know. His walk. Yes, I really liked that. And then I couldn't find it. I was watching that on live television. He kind of walked up like this. Okay. He puts his head down and he walks his legs sort of wide. Clearly, it wasn't me. So he has his gun in his front of his weenus. No man is going to keep a gun where it could fire right there. So then the question is, why did he have the gun right there? Was he not used to using a gun? But the way he had it turned made you think that he was right-handed. Wonder if they can do a retina stand. He's a younger man. Oh, Maureen knows how old he is. Wonder how tall he is. I haven't seen that yet. And those rubber gloves are thick. You can see his eyelashes. Oh, I can't. So they say now I sound like my mother. They say that this is why Nancy Guthrie yesterday was like, we need your help. If you've seen anything strange, whatever. Anybody that goes and gets shrubbery and picks it from the garden to hide the camera might be dumber than me. Maybe Miss Nancy met him. Did she meet him on the porch? Hint, the blood. They were getting experts on the gun to come in. Facial match with the FBI is pretty successful. Maybe he walked like that to hide his stride. Oh, you think he has on several pairs of gloves? Well, do y'all remember Brian Koberger? Remember that asshat? Well, I was like, this kidnapper is following me. It was like the coldest case on the planet. And then all of a sudden, they're at his parents' house getting his trash. The difference in this is that there is a person still alive. I don't understand why he's trying to cover the camera. I thought it was removed. I don't know. Many people are saying the backpack is from Walmart. Really? Let me turn. Walmart. Who buys a backpack from Walmart that's like trying to look like a expert? Cheap backpack. Well, I don't know. I know nothing. I just know that I am really ready for her to be found. The backpack could have had tools, tarp, rope. How did they get a picture with no ring account? So they had the Nest evidently set up. And Nest has this whole back system. So basically, you know how if you ask Siri for, Siri, how do you make pork tenderloin? And then you get murdered in your kitchen. They're going to be able to go back and be like, did she ask Siri anything? You know? If you gray in the flash eyes, you can get a better idea. Oh, right there. I don't think I can gray in eyes while I'm talking. It stores in the background. But is it only 30 seconds? Is this stuff? Clearly the sheriff didn't know it. But they say that law enforcement is not really wise when it comes to cryptocurrency and technology stuff. Now the FBI is. The next question is, who is behind the notes? So this one guy on Fox that I didn't think was very smart. I'm a real good critique of analysis. He was like, this was the same guy that was like, well, he's taking a backpack and he's going around robbing places that night. But I don't know why he took her out of there. What are you, crazy? You're not going to take a body with you. Your question is, how is Nancy and is she alive? I think they hope so. The FBI calls him a subject. I call him a horrible kidnapper. And the reason they don't call him a horrible kidnapper is they don't want to mess up their case when they arrest him. I can call him whatever I want because I am not arresting him. Somebody said they can see metal in his mouth. Negative voices. That's scary. Hold on a minute. Forgot where the darn camera was. You look nice. Thanks. How are you watching Fox? I like to watch all the news. I was in the shower watching television. I have never been in the shower and thought to myself, I really want to do a video right now. I didn't do it, clearly. I had a really busy afternoon. I had a meeting at school. I had to get a shower. I forgot I'm not picking up Amos because our caregiver is picking him up. And I am taking my son Russell to see NC State and High Point University. I'm taking my other son at NC State. We're taking him out to dinner. And we're supposed to be leaving here at 3:15. You think he has a pen light and flashlight in his mouth? Oh, that makes sense. Oh, that is smart. A pen light. Let's see. Are we sure it's a man? The body sure looks like a man, don't you think? Let's see. I mean, I think the body, look at those big old shoulders. And I don't see any boobs. And I don't know what kind of shoes they are. Have you heard anything about the shoes? Hired hand. I think they would recognize the person. Like when I think about, so I was thinking about this. If you live in Arizona, Texas, wherever you live, think about who you know, who lives near you, who lives on either side of you. Do you own a motel? Do you own an Airbnb? Have you been in the dollar store? Have you seen anything strange? If every American asked themselves that, they are going to find out who it is, right? They have to. Because I think everybody is in agreement that this dudette, whoever, did not do this alone. If there was no car. He ain't walking her out of there. And they feel pretty certain there's no car. And I don't know how they know that, personally. Where my honey is. The guy was dressed for warmth. He was in the desert and then walked to our house. Your house? I think it's the brother-in-law. So here's what I think. I think that if it's the brother-in-law, the FBI doesn't need my help to figure that out because they've been looking at him. It looks like you have Halloween scenery. Did you notice Samantha's eyebrows in her last video? I did notice her eyebrows looked a little bit different. You saw 2 photos earlier that looked like it was 2 different people. Oh no, I haven't seen anything that would make me think it was 2 different people, at least on what the FBI was showing. That was my eye picture. And I guess the FBI could look to see how far apart those eyes are. It does look maybe it's just a man with feminine eyes. And then that is the best picture to me of the mustache thingjiggy. And that's where I think it really doesn't look like the brother-in-law, because that looks kind of like a short Gestapo goatee kind of thing, you know? I think this person was hired. Really? No. Man, thick shoulders and thick thighs. Yeah. And then, let's see what other pictures we have. No, we have this one. I don't know why they shared that one. Oh, I guess well, you know what? That's a really good one of the eyebrows, isn't it? That's a good one of the eyebrows. Yeah, note to self, if you're going to break in somebody's house, you better wear ski goggles. And sort of a flat head. hired. You think hired. What are you making? Tea. I'm having my afternoon tea. The eyes scare me. Those are the bushes he picked up. But he certainly wasn't trying to get in and out of there, you know? And that was the other thing. Like, if he was trying to get the hell out of there, why would he have been standing on that porch picking flowers? Strange. Thick mustache. I don't have any hot dog buns. It could be a fake mustache. Oh, that's true. My husband has real pretty eyelashes and eyes, but I've never thought about the fact that he might look like a woman. But my son Thomas could. He's real pretty too. I think she was taken already, and they came back to stage the scene. Oh, you do? Okay, so let's just go with your thought, because this is... if she was taken already and they came back to stage the scene, then how did the blood get there? Her blood. Because it wasn't there in that initial picture. You know? Answer me that. You can see the logo of the fleece. I couldn't. I couldn't see the logo of the fleece. But this one person who clearly doesn't buy brand clothing like I do, which is the problem, was like, well, you can find out where they manufactured. So let's just say for a minute, it's a Walmart. What did I buy last week? I bought Walmart Cuddle Duds. If you buy Walmart Cuddle Duds, they sell them at gabillion Walmarts. Like, it's not going to help anybody know where they are. If you bought a Patagonia jacket, well, they sell them in Raleigh, they sell them in Norfolk, they sell them online. They sold 10,000 of them. How is that going to help you? You know? As a 73-year-old woman, this scares you. Well, I think unless you're a millionaire, you're probably good. Have to be within 10 feet of the pacemaker to send or receive transmissions. I think they think she's out there. If they had killed her on purpose or by accident, they wouldn't have taken her. I mean, they just wouldn't have. And if you were robbing the place, you wouldn't carry a full backpack to go rob somewhere. You know? I think this was obviously planned, but did they know whose house they were breaking into? Well, I think we also have the question of the camera on the car that they took off and the camera on the roof of her house. You know? The blood was not there earlier. So they said they could see the tile. There's no blood on it from earlier. So nope. No way, Jose. Did not happen. It's almost like people, myself included, are trying to like join the FBI, and it's like we're in The Amazing Race, and if we figure out something. In one of the photos, he doesn't have the backpack. Really? What photo? I ain't seen any photo with no backpack. Nope. He's got it on in that picture. Right there. He's got it on in that picture, that picture, that picture. You can't see anything. I think he's got the backpack on. He's got it on in this picture. Yeah. That's an interesting one. Let's get myself out of the way. That one is curious. So think of everybody you know that's ever worked in your house and say, does this look like them? Boy, we did go down the dark rabbit hole of Gabby Petito, but we knew that was that dummy that did it. Pussy. Took his own life so he didn't have to go to jail. And those terrible parents. The Brian Laundrie parents are really like at the bottom of the toilet for me. An elderly woman's body was found in Pima County, Tucson today, but it wasn't identified yet. I have a feeling if they thought that was her, we would have heard about that already. Could it be a landscaper? I don't know. I have no idea. I know nothing. I just know that I'm ready to talk about other people that are missing, and that, oh, the woman was 24 in Tucson. Yeah, definitely not her. I want to talk about, you know, Camp Mystic. Like, there's some other things happening. Those laundries, though, that really burns me up. Way worse, and I'm not blaming people whose children take other people's lives, but when you protect your child knowing that they did, that's a real problem for me. Yeah, I feel the same way about the Camp Mystic people, too. We're going to open up our camp, and we pray, this, that, and the other. No, you're not allowed to run a camp. You suck. Just in case you're wondering about my opinion. Yeah, so that's all I know. When was the video? I think this was the one. Let me get my phone, my other phone. I think it was in the morning one. We knew whatever time it was. I mean, look at this that I got today. Well, that's not it. I was just sitting on it. No, well, that's not it either. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, that's from. Hold on, let's see. My other. I have multiple phones. The new picture looks like Savannah Guthrie's ex-husband. What? Savannah Guthrie was married before? I did not know this. Let me look here. Safari. Oh, this sounds about dead. Subject, video, walking. So the FBI is calling him the subject. Oh, that was not a good way to search. At Guthrie House. What do we do before Google? Nothing. Okay. Oh, wait, here they are. The FBI released 2 new videos. Shit, that's not it. Discard. Oh, that's not a video. That is you have to go to thecountryrebel.com to see the video. Tiffany Aaron. I mean, that's tacky. To have to go, like, make me click to your website to go see the video. Oh my God, now I'm on the thing and I don't even see the video. Okay, let's see if this is it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, shoot. Can't see it. Wait, this is not working. Okay, there. Okay, you ready? Okay, we're going to watch it. It's very slow. Let's watch it again. See, I don't think he's pretending to walk a certain way. I think he's keeping his head down. And he's got that bizarre gun right there on his, you know what. And he walked up a step. But right before he starts, watch right before he starts walking. He was walking faster. I mean, it looks like he's in slow motion, doesn't it? Yeah, he knows their camera's all right. It's so weird to have no volume. Well, that's the video. See how it says Nest at the top? Nest is going to be like, you are best friend, and we hope nobody ever finds out about this, because then nobody is going to get a subscription. 1:47 a.m. to 12 a.m. The video is, no video is available. 1:47 a.m. I guess is this video, if I had to guess. Boy, that mask is ugly, but you can see his lips with that little mustache around him. There's no way that's a woman. She would be built like Attila the Hun. Somebody knows them eyes. Yeah. Yes, he was carrying, he went back and picked up a bunch of brush. He came up to the door first. He's got that gun there with his left hand on it, but they said he's right-handed because of the way the gun is pointing. You can't see wearing glasses and a ski mask. Oh. Looks. Huh. I'm really against seeing this on country something. Let's see. The video is recovered from residual data in the back-end systems at Nest. It's really awesome. Cheers to Nest. That makes me kind of like Nest. Anyway. Well, let's you watch this, okay? If you hadn't seen this, I think it is good to see.
You work hard to earn it. Let's work hard to keep it.
Doggone it. I mean, this is why the internet sucks. Skip. Nobody wants to watch this mess. Like, what's he doing with his hand? I mean, his backpack is totally full. There's no way that's a woman. I mean, I've never seen a woman with legs that big in my life.
You know what they say.
Oh, God.
Early bird gets the ultimate vacation home. Book early and save over $120.
It's like a form of torture. With his hand not to leave fingerprints. Well, I mean, he ain't leaving any fingerprints. He's got on gloves. Oh, let's see what these people are saying.
Down your spine. It looks like something out of a scene of a horror movie. We're going to put them on the screen right now. You're going to see this suspect wearing what appears to be a man wearing a jacket, a backpack, a ski mask, pants, and shoes. And you're going to see in one of these videos that he goes up to the front door camera and tries to either smash it or cover it. He eventually goes back and gets a plant and tries to cover the plant in the front door camera of Nancy Guthrie's home. These images, these pictures are horrifying that were just released an hour ago from FBI Director Kash Patel. It was long believed that the surveillance video around the residence were destroyed, but Patel says they're able to work in the private sector to recover these.
Patel didn't do darn nothing.
This is
the Nest
first
did it.
piece of major evidence that the public has seen from this case. Nancy Guthrie went missing 10 days ago, and despite this, there is still no planned press conference here from the Pima County Sheriff's Department. A lot of people wondering why we are just now seeing these images, these videos, 10 days after she went missing, but seeing a clear
this guy looks really white right there.
What exactly happened, possibly the moments before Nancy Guthrie was abducted is key in this investigation. That's according to retired FBI special agent that we spoke with. Take a listen.
Right. The first thing about the video is you've got some very distinctive clothing in there. Somebody's going to recognize this type of clothing and who owns this clothing. If the person didn't own this clothing until recently, whoever sold the clothing is going to recognize it as well. You have the ski mask, the jacket, the gloves that he's wearing. Likewise, just physical standpoint, the FBI has ways to look at an image like this and calculate exact height of the individual. We now know what kind of shoes the person is wearing, which helps us in looking for any sort of tracks or impressions. And
I don't need anybody that's retired from the FBI to tell me that the FBI now knows how tall he is. Russell! Russell! We need to go. I had no idea how late it was. All right, we're off to Raleigh. Why don't they ask AI to remove the mask? I don't know. He picked the flowers to help hide himself. Yes, but it would just seem like if you were an expert person, would you need to pick shrubbery to hide something? Is he wearing sneakers or cowboy boots? I couldn't tell. I was having a hard time seeing the shoes. It looked like sneakers to me. AI is wrong a lot. Well, they said they weren't adding color to it because they just want people to look and say, you know, that looks kind of like Cousin Oscar or my friend Jimmy or whoever. And they had that backpack and that ugly old ski mask. I mean, we have 10 ski masks in this house, but I assure you, no one has been in here